Hey guys, this is Big Lego. Now today I'll be doing my Andor episode 8 breakdown, and the episode is called Narkina 5. Now guys, before we get into this video, please like my videos guys. There have been not very much you guys have been liking my other Andor episode breakdowns, so go check them out as well and put a like on those videos as well, and also don't forget to put on videos, not videos, don't forget to put on likes on all my other videos that I've done, my other videos, and I hope you guys enjoy today's video. And so the first scene, we first see guys in cuffs and Andor looking at a shore trooper, and next to see the prisoners going into ships, going into transport ships. We then see people in offices to see. The next thing we see people in offices to see and then to see Saul Khan doing work, and then he sees two officers looking at him. We then cut to Andor and the prisoners' transport. We then see the lady officer. I can't quite remember how she said. Lieutenant officer. I can't quite remember how they actually said her name, but I think it's Mara, but it's definitely not. But anyway, Mara talking to Saul Khan and talking to him about Andor and about why he's wanting to find Andor or get Andor or arrest Andor. We then see the prisoner transport. We see the prisoner transport going to another planet named Narkina 5, and it is massive. So we get to see the planet, and the second scene. Next, we get to see, and obviously in this one, Andor has changed his name to Keith Kurgo, which is another weird name. And then next, we get to see a big prison base on water, and it's a massive big prison base on water. And we then see we go back to see Mara showing the officers at the meeting the starport unit, and talking to the other officers about Andor and about them trying to find Andor with this, and next Andor arrives at the water prison. And then we see he arrives at the water prison, and then they have a bit of a thing there. And then we see Mara going to see Saul Khan again, just to this time hopefully to try and let him go and all that. And then next we then see Andor on a in a white prison jumper outfit, and this is his new outfit that he'll be wearing through the prison, and then to see the prison working area, and where they lower Andor down on this barrier, and Andor introduced to Andy Serkis's character. We finally get to see Andy Serkis. He has appeared in other mini shows, but now I get to see him in Star Wars for the first time. So it is very amazing and happy. I'm definitely happy to see him be in this. And his character is a duty manager, and he's talking to Andor about the work and what they do there, and what they not too sure yet on what they build, but we're going to get into that in the next one. The third scene, we see Mon Mothma on her and her husband at their house party, and another house party, and next to see the banker man who comes in and starts talking to Mon Mothma and her husband, talking to Mon Mothma, and the banker having problems with the emperors, with the imperials, and talking to her about it, and Mon Mothma talking to, and then we get to see Mon Mothma talking to another man, and and then we go back at the prison. We go back to the prison, and back at the prison we see the prisoners in a line, and Andor trying to keep his cool, and trying to not be worried, or not worried, but like shocked, and to see. And then after that, we next go to see Andor in his sleeping cell, where he is busy. But we don't get to see him sleeping. But although we do get to see him sleeping in the show. But yeah, in his sleeping cell. The fourth, and then now we're on to the fourth scene. So the fourth scene, we then go back to the party where Mon Mothma is walking around her guests. And we obviously also see her interact with some of her people. Very, very short scene. We then cut to Andor sitting in his sleeping cell, and then after the guys have after that we end up seeing the guys have a shower with Andor, and next to see Andor working. We first get to see Andor working and actually helping the others, because at the start he didn't know what exactly was going on because he was new, and next now we end up seeing Andor working. We then jump all the way back to Ferrex, where we see Andor's friend going past the officers and a stormtrooper on his way to Andor's mother's house, and we then see Andor's mother being taken care of by Andor's girlfriend, and then we see Andor's friend talks to his girlfriend about the hotel, and how people sometimes don't come back from there, and then to see the lady that is and then we see the lady that is tracking Andor down, and she tells her and the other friend about finding Andor, because this is another lady that we saw in the previous episode, and then to see and then we see the lady trying to track down Andor, and she talks to her other friend about finding Andor, because they can't quite find Andor yet, and they don't know where he is. So they're trying to find him to put an end to it. And now we're on to the fifth scene. So the fifth scene, we see Andor's girlfriend talking to her friends about doing Morse coding a message, and it doesn't work. She's tried and it doesn't get through. When we next see Luthen Rael's helper listening on the line, and listening on the line, and then to see Val going back. So that's interesting on that one. And then now we're on to the sixth scene. So we then see Luthen Rael leave the planet Coruscant, and then on the next one we next see Andor waking up and seeing a prisoner fell dead from the cells. He steps out of the line, and he ends up, I think, killing him, because the prison cells are like a force field covering over them that stops them from doing it. And next to see Andor's girlfriend worried and hearing a bell clattering, and see officers, and then we go to see the boy Andor's girlfriend's other friend, who's the boy who realizes that he's that the officers have taken the boy's father has taken the boy's father to the hotel and hasn't come back yet, and the officers go after her. They run after her because they realize who she is, because they also recognize her and they think they know who she is. And we then see Luth and Reel reach the planet. We next see Luth and Reel reach the planet Segra Milo, where the rebels are and where they're hiding. Where the rebels are hiding, with their X-wings, and then to see Luth and Reel talk to Saul Guerrero. So in this scene, we get to see Saul Guerrero talking to Luth and Reel and about the Aldani incident. And next we see and then after that we next see Andor's girlfriend escorted to the hotel by the officers and the stormtroopers, and where Mara is talking to Bex Andor's girlfriend, and lastly to see and on the last scene we see Andor working again. So yeah, guys, so I definitely enjoyed this episode and these episodes so far, and I hope you guys also enjoy them too. Tell me, guys, what you guys think about this 8th episode, and tell me, guys, what you guys think of it, and what they now for the Easter eggs. There is one part of the episode we get to see on the wall in the prison cells. If you see on the screen here, it has Andor. That is one of the Easter eggs that I've seen so far. And next, I'm not quite entirely sure what machines they're making, or what are they making. They could be making a weapon, they could be making anything that's massive to do, but this could be their things. But what they actually do with them, not entirely sure. Hopefully we get that in the in episode 9, so we're gonna have to wait and see and find out what this person actually is meant for. We know what it's meant for holding prisoners, but what are they making? But we'll hopefully get to see more on that hopefully in the next episode that's to coming. So yeah, guys, so thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and check out Stacey Arbor on her channel. She's got some more videos, as well as her also doing a Beauty in the she's wanting people to join her Beauty and the Beast cast. That is if you guys live in Eastleigh, in Winchester, and we'll be happy if you guys will be able to join us with that. And also please don't forget to follow Star Wars Make and Star Wars Coffee. They have their also videos on Andor, as well as these other awesome YouTubers that you see on the screen here. They've done also amazing videos going through, and yeah, so I thank you guys, and I hope I will do more videos. And don't forget to check out this take the picture of this screenshot of the list of the Andor episodes that are coming left, and make sure that you guys are ready for them, and you can you can stay updated to what's the next episode, and take a picture now if you guys can. And I want to say thank you guys for watching this video, and I will check you guys in the next video, and may the force be with you guys always, and I will try to do more videos as I can. Bye bye, guys.